and all worlds will join, where every man is equally under God. Prosperity for all and endless life with pure untainted blood will forever flow. The beginning of mankind and every step taken since are essential elements in this journey. Heaven will be created. This is the power of the living. This is the power of knowledge. In the future, man will be more than man. By God's will, man will find peace and tranquility, but with his approval, eventually, we will all coexist forever, painless. Today is that journey.
We're going to go into the Facebook government situation because this is like the principal purpose of me going into the White House. This is like the main part of the situation because it's about upgrading this system. We got to upgrade this system. This system is behind. It's time for us to take it to the next level. And the next level is digital. Okay, we all know this. This is not something I even have to convince you of. We already know this. We already know that our system is behind. We're doing paperwork, pushing paperwork, and wasting time right now. Okay, we need a digital system that's going to be all-inclusive that works for everybody. I'm talking about getting rid of representative government. Representative government has to go. With Facebook government, it's going to take like 2 years. 2 years to get Facebook up and going. When I first get in the White House, first things first is the United States is going to go into martial law. And this is an intricate part of what's going to happen. Because the first thing that's going to happen, soon as I get in there, everybody going to try to stop me. I'm talking about the Democrats and the Republicans. They're going to start trying to argue and point fingers, and they're going to try to stop everything so that nothing gets done. That's the first thing they're going to do. Same thing they always been doing. Stopping progress. That's the first thing they're going to do. So I'm not going to stop and sit here and negotiate with them. Can we do this and can we do that? No, I'm not negotiating nothing with nobody in government. I'm finna shut them down. I'm finna dictate the United States. I'm finna become a dictator in the United States once the situation is really set up the way it's supposed to. And what I'm dictating is what the people have put me there for. I'm in the White House in 2020. The people put me there because they want certain things to happen. They want me to dictate this situation. I'm dictating, putting everybody in control of their own lives, instead of a representative sitting here running around telling you what to do. When I get in the White House, we're going to shut the government out. I'm talking about the Supreme Court and Congress and the Senate, all of them. They finna get shut down. They ain't finna be able to tell nobody to do nothing. I'm going to be telling everybody what to do. I'm going to be working with all the tech companies, all the resources in the United States. I'm going to be working with them. I'm going to be working with Google. I'm going to be working with Elon Musk. I'm going to be working with Apple. I'm going to be working with IBM. I'm working with Microsoft, everybody. And every tech company is going to have a department where they're sitting back, working on the new Facebook government, working on the new system of the United States, working on the new program. Everybody gonna be working on it. Everybody in the tech world. Everybody gonna be thinking, brainstorming, and figuring out the whole blueprint to the situation. And once the blueprint is made, I mean, we already know what it is, but the tech savvy people have to get down, sit down, and then, we all got to work it out and figure out exactly how this stuff is going to play out. That's only going to take us like 2 to 3 months. All the greatest minds in the United States working together with no interruption from parties like the Republicans and the Democrats. We're going to figure this out. We're in a situation where we have to do this. We got to get it done now. We're not waiting 10, 15, 20 years. When they wrote the Articles of Confederation, it was like 7 years later they realized, okay, we got to upgrade our operating system because this is not going to work. So they came back with the Constitution and everything. Okay, we're not doing that. It's going to be a 7-day turnover, not no 7 years. That's not working out. We got to fix that. Boom. Okay. Yeah. We got it. We got the basis of what we're going to do. It's going to take 6 to 8 to 9 months to get the system up and going. We need resources. We need to build the infrastructure, brand new computer systems and all that, network and everything. We're talking about hardware and software development. We're talking 9 months. Everybody working round the clock, all day and all night. We working on this. We got to build a badass wall. We got to build a badass firewall. We got to get this situation set up straight for everybody. And everybody's waiting and depending on the situation. We got to do it fast. I'm talking about speed and accuracy. Everybody understands that's the most important thing these days. We're not finna be sitting here working on this for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. We're finna knock this out in 9 months. So it's only gonna take 2 years for this situation to get done, for us to be up and on the system, and for the system to be out there. It's going to take 5 years for it to get all the way up to the level that it needs to be. And then it's still going to be upgrading, just like the government is now. It's supposed to be able to upgrade itself as time goes on. We're going to be upgrading ourselves, but it's going to be faster and swifter and cleaner with no paperwork. No, I'm talking about getting completely rid of paperwork. That's your vote. You're going to be liking digitally with your fingerprint, your biometrics and all that, and your codes and stuff. Number one, what the Facebook government going to do is get rid of representative government and give you the power. In the beginning, I'm going to have all the power. I'm going to be the ultimate power. That design is based on screw what the Democrats and the Republicans and all of these people in the government who have been stopping us and holding us back all this time. They're going to try to threaten this development. They're going to try to stop it. They're going to try to come with their own selfish reasons. And it's not going to be about nothing but interest for money for people that's already in the elite group of white supremacists. We're not listening to none of that. So he's in control. Marcus Sykes, Antichrist, Black Jesus, blah. That's letting you know right there, I'm not listening to anything that anybody's got to say. I'm here to work for the people. The people put me up here. We already knew what I was going to do before I got here because I told everybody out my mouth exactly what I was going to do and why I'm trying to do this. Do you best believe that's what I'm finna do? Everybody in the government finna get sidestepped. I'm in complete control. That's a temporary setup. What we need to do now, we need to hurry up and get this system on line so the people can get in and take control because I'm relinquishing my control to the people through the system. That's how this is going to operate. Okay, look, I got the idea. This is what we're going with. Now I'm in control and I'm going to make sure that we get this system up and going. And now you're in control. And we're talking a year to 2 years. At the very precipice of the beginning, the government's not going to be changing all at once. Everything is as usual. You need to go to the Social Security office and handle your business. You still got to go to the Social Security office and handle your business. Everything you need to do, you can still do it. Slowly, what's happening in the background, a new system is being created. And then once that system is created and ready to work, then we're going to start incorporating all the departments of the bureaucracy one at a time. Each department, one at a time, finna get incorporated. And at the same time, people are incorporating themselves into the system, populating the system. Once everybody's in there and everything is starting to get situated, okay, word, now we're going. Now, once this system gets bigger than this system, then this system's going to be completely salad. Now, you got to get on this system because we're closing down all the Social Security offices. We don't need them no more. So now, if you really want to handle your business, you got to get on the Facebook government. And why not? I mean, you're nothing if you're not on there. Like right now, if you go to California, right? A lot of people go to California with nothing. Okay, you go to California. Okay, now you're not incorporated with nothing in California. You don't know nobody. So you're just on the outside looking in. Okay, it's going to take you a couple of years, and now you done created a support system of people that, you know what I'm saying, are like-minded, that'll help you out and that you be helping out. Okay, now you're starting to figure out what's going on in California and where you fit in. Now it's like 10 years later, you start realizing the big problems that California had. Now you're trying to participate into that situation. Then you come up with an idea like 5 years later on how to change it. Okay, now it's like took 15 years for this situation to go down and for you to incorporate yourself and all that. That's taking too long. It don't need to take that long. The way I'm talking about setting it up, okay, you go out to California, you ain't got nothing, right? You don't need nothing but your phone, and, you know what I'm saying, you are, and your citizenship. So you get there and you know what I'm saying, you tap into California. Now you can see everything that's going on in California. You can see what's going on. You can see where you need to go and who you need to deal with without having to kiss nobody's ass and be somebody's flunky for a year or two. You know what I'm saying? All this kind of stuff, work for free and all this. No. Okay, you need to make some money. You ain't got no job, nothing like that. Okay, here are all the things that need to be done in this city. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of stuff that need to be done in this city. And just because you're a citizen, you can elect to do any of them. You can log problems into California and get paid for that, or you can solve problems in California and get paid for that. And you can do this all without the help of anybody else. You don't need nobody's help to be a citizen. You don't need nobody's approval to be a citizen. You don't need nobody's approval to be productive. Now we got a situation set up to where people are still self-pleasing robots. You go out to California, you trying to do what you want to do to make money, right? So you look on the Facebook government and says, okay, look, you could fix potholes for like $200-300, or you could fix homelessness, stuff like that for like $15 million, a $15 million bounty on that. Okay, so you start working on that problem, and you can work on it. Why? Because just like any other government official, you have access to all the information in the government at your disposal. And then you can figure it out and understand through the mathematics and all that on your own and be creative and figure out a answer to these problems. The bigger the problem, you know what I'm saying, the more the payoff. So you say, okay, look, I want to set myself real good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to solve this problem. I went to school. I know all this and I know all that. I'm creative. I can come up with I can figure this out. I can help figure this out. So you come up with a solution to fix that situation. Okay, boom, you got $15 million. For solving that problem. Okay, now, who cares about the homeless people? You don't care about the homeless people because you're a self-pleasing robot. You care about self. But now you have an opportunity to care about self and at the same time make things better for other people indirectly. Nobody cares about anybody else. That's the law of nature. That's the law of life. Everybody's got to do what they got to do for themselves. That's not evil. We got to play into that. We got to understand that, realize what that is. Now we know how to direct traffic. Okay, so what do we want human activity to be contributed to? Let's fix the city. Let's fix our problems. You start paying people to fix the problem. And you're paying people to identify problems and you're paying people to fix the problem. So as time goes on, people are enriching themselves just by enriching everybody else. But as it stands right now, it's kill or be killed. It's backstabbing. People selling snake oil. It's capitalism is running rampant and nobody's profiting because everybody's falling off in the process. People are taking stuff from people and they know in their mind it's wrong. So you losing your own integrity, just trying to survive. This is the way the United States works. And it's all through capitalism and white supremacy. The way the United States works right now today is I'm going to steal from your family to feed my family. That's the way it works. I mean, it looks good. Everybody going to church to try to make it sound good, but no, it's not good. The essence of what we're doing and the point of everything we're doing, it's all degrading. We're degrading others and we're degrading ourselves. It's just like during slavery. The slave masters, they were degrading the slaves, but they were degrading themselves too, just as much, if not more. How are you going to sit up in here and do this to this man and be able to sleep with yourself? How can you live with yourself after what you did to these people? These are people. And you're sitting here playing this, you know what I'm saying? You're doing them like this and you're treating them like this as if you got the right when you know you don't got the right. We're going to set the situation right today so that people can go and pursue happiness and get that money that they want and take care of their family. But at the same time, show love to all the other families. I'm talking about setting our system up to where, you know what I'm saying? In order to help yourself, you dang near got to help everybody else. Now, the people like me who got left out on this whole smorgasbord of lies and tricks is not being left out. They getting helped by people who don't even care about them because nobody does. I don't care what anybody tells you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody. Everybody is all about self. So now that we know this, okay, let's use it to be productive. Accept it for what it is. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to me. We know what the ultimate program is. We know what we're trying to do. Okay, so now let's get in sync. Let's sync everybody up. I know you think it's going good now. I know you think this is awesome, but it ain't. And the only way you're going to know it's not is when you look on the street corner, you see this bum over here. You look at somebody like me, this anointed, you know what I'm saying, type people like me, that's like, man, look, this is not all good. It's not. This is what NWA was representing. They was like, look, man, y'all living this happy life and everything, and y'all acting like racism is all over. No, look what's going down. You got all these white people. They caught up in this bubble, living this great life and everything, and they're so happy, and they're smiling every morning, and they're jumping in their Lamborghinis and going to golf courses and all this kind of stuff and having fun. The people, you know what I'm saying, that are serving you are going crazy. You done took from them their dignity and their pride and all that. And then you're sitting here laughing and drinking and talking and stuff like everything's all good. It's like, no, it's not all good, man. It should be a robot assisting you. We should have robots doing everything. That's what it's about to be. And people getting scared like, oh, no, we can't be having this situation. I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my job. And if you lose your job, you know what's going to happen when you lose your job. Don't nobody care about you. You worthless. Okay, you done. Because everybody else's family is going to steal from your family. So this system ain't going to work. In the near future, this system is finna implode. You think you're doing okay now. That's finna be threatened in a minute. And it has to be because this is our evolution. Our evolution calls for this situation. It's not time to sit here and play this casino game no more. It's not time for us to sit here and be backdooring each other like this no more. You know what I'm saying? A black man, he'll wait till you leave your house, break in your house and steal your PlayStation or your TV. Go home and watch it and see himself on the news. They're looking for him. You got this white dude. He got a suit on. He comes smiling, shaking your hand, and then he had you sign this piece of paper and he steal your whole house. Everybody's out to get you. Everybody's trying to blame me because I'm black and I got my shirt off and I'm looking crazy. And it's like, oh yeah, he's the threat. No, I'm not the threat. I ain't gonna do nothing but take your TV. I ain't smart enough to threaten you like that. I'm not gonna take everything you got like that. But this guy over here, he got that paperwork and he gonna do it. He gonna take everything you got. It's been done over and over and over and over and over again. And it's going to continue until we change the situation, you know what I'm saying, until we change the way that we're operating together. It's kill or be killed out here. But take it from me. He don't want to. Nobody wants to hurt you. Nobody wakes up and say, you know what, I'm ready to take everything other people's got. I want to take this man's life. I want to take all his money. I want to send his kids to the gutter. Everybody just doing what they feel like they got to do. Rich or for poor. We just need to set it up to where people can, you know what I'm saying, reward themselves in a positive way that's helping other people. But people think, oh, yeah, well, some of us deserve it and some of us don't. No, every single person deserves it. You got people like me who have so much potential and it's being extorted and exploited every day. So many people are going down the wrong road. It's so hard to try to stay on the good path, the beaten path for goodness. It's hard. It's almost impossible. Even the preachers can't stay on the road to goodness because it's not designed that way. It's designed to where, okay, you better stab somebody in the back. You better get what you can to survive. That's wrong. And it's got a lot to do with the way we are governing ourselves as the people. It's like, oh, we'll just give them capitalism and step away. No, that's not going to work. And the essence of capitalism is just dehumanizing. If we was animals, then yeah, capitalism be perfect because it's based off the jungle, survival of the fittest. No, we're not mice. We're men. We don't have to live like animals. We don't have to live like the jungle. We got a choice. With this choice, we're going to make a change. We are going to make a change. It's only going to take like 2 years to crank it up. Everybody finna play one little part. You're going to be the one setting up your government Facebook. You're going to be the one. All you got to do is vote for me and then get in and set your Facebook government up. And then, you know what I'm saying? Do everything and then take care of yourself in your life. You know what I'm saying? And build your, you know what I'm saying? Work on the man in the mirror. Okay. Elon Musk, he going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Bring resources and help us work out the whole technical issue of how to build it. IBM is going to be having to work with us on the hardware. Apple, they're going to be having to work on the phones. Everybody's going to play a part in it. We need everybody. Ain't no, I'm working against you, you working against me and all this. In this situation, that's why I'm dictating it, because I'm going to have to put everybody on the program. You going to have to do this. You going to have to do that. You going to have to do this. You going to have to do that. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Screw the Republicans and Democrats. They ain't running nothing now. I am. And I'm representing the people. The people said what they need and what they got to have. And now I'm bringing it to them. And it's your job to help me. Once it's done, everybody is going to be in control. One vote. Everybody is going to have one vote. That vote is going to become powerful. I'm going to make that vote worth everything. I'm going to make it to where now they're going to need your vote to get anything done. Your vote is going to make sense now. Seriously. Whether it's on the community level, neighborhood level, the city level, the state level, or the national level. Every single person is going to have one vote, no matter who you are. You got one vote. It's not going to be representative government where we got one person sitting here representing 100,000 votes. Don't even feel the same way he do. That's not fair. We need a real consensus of what the situation is. And that's what I'm talking about setting up for you, because that's the only way that this thing is going to be done right. We the people. It's we the people, not them, not the elitists. Right now it is. Right now, the elites are running everything. They call themselves elites. Think about it. How are you elite? How are you better than me? Donald Trump ain't better than me. Donald Trump ain't better than me. You got all these guys running for president, right? Ain't none of them better than me. I'm sitting here telling you, simple and plain, the next level of our development. I'm laying the plan out right now before you. It's hard to understand if you getting caught up on the situation of me having no shirt on and my hair being crazy and all this and me being black and talking like I am. Set that aside for a second. Just think about what I'm telling you. I'm talking about changing the whole way that the United States does business with itself. When I get through with this system in America, it's going to be the most advanced system on the planet that has ever been. It's going to be the most advanced system. Right now, the United States government is kind of the most advanced system, but it's redundant and it's out of date. So now we're going to upgrade that to the next level. That's why I'm calling this America 2.0. America 2.0, we got the Facebook government. It's set up just like Facebook. You got an app on your phone. You log in. You are tapped into the government. You are a government control. Your government is in your hands now. You have government controls right there in your hand. You can make decisions about a lot of things. Whether you're rich or poor, you got to wait until they tell you what you can and can't do. That's not cool. When I get through with this system, we're going to be so far advanced more than any other country on the planet. We already there, but we finna go 20,000 steps ahead of these other countries. They're going to start imploding because the people of their country are going to be like, I don't like the way our system operates. I would rather be in a system like what they got over there in America because all the people are in control. There is no representation. They're controlling everything in the world now. We got to get on that level. And it's going to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like 100 years behind us now. Everybody's going to be fighting to get to America. Other people come to this country, they're going to be on the outside looking in. But the citizens, they're going to be knowing exactly what's going on. They're going to be seeing what's going on. They're going to be in control of what's going on. I'm talking about advancing our system to a point to where everything is transparent within the public sector, where everybody can see everything that's going on. You can see the perimeters of what we're operating on. You can see our operating system at work. You can see the people. You can actually communicate with these people. You can dynamically see and do everything that any other public official today it has the power to do. You're going to have that power. And then you can manipulate and make things better. And if you do make things better, there's rewards involved with that situation. Now, just think, everybody doing this all at once, we're advancing in the way that we're supposed to advance. Unlike China, China has a corporate office that's dictating everything about what everybody's doing. They're using people. They're slaving people over there because they're not giving people the right to choose. They got this illusion of choice over there. And people are accepting it because they don't have no choice. All these other countries have what's this pseudo form of freedom. That's why every country is a knockoff of us, because we are doing it right, but we're not on point. We're way past these other countries, so we can't take example from them about how to live our lives. Everybody keeps saying China's outdoing America. China is nowhere near us in any kind of way. Never will China even catch up with us. They're too far behind with their thinking. because the people aren't free. Even though no matter how many people you got over there, it doesn't matter. They're all weak because the country is run in such a weak kind of way because it doesn't empower the individual. And that's why America is the power. In the world, America is the superpower right now, today. We are the superpower. As the people in the United States, we are literally all together are the superpower of the world, of this planet. It's because we have individual liberty in our minds, whether we really have it in reality or not. In our minds, we are individually liberated. Even the black people here, who are being oppressed, in their mind, they still feel like they're liberated. They still think that they have the right to do what they want to do and things like they believe in that. Everybody believes in that. From that right there, the unit, which is a human, once you set them free, boom, now you're seeing what happened. Super fast development. In 500 years, this country has went from nothing to the top of the world. I mean, it wasn't even 500 years to do that. It was only like about 100 years. It wasn't barely even 100 years just to become top of the world. Now we're a superpower. The United States is single-handedly in control of this planet. Believe you don't have it going on and you get dealt some bad cards, it's hard. It's hard to come to terms with that. It's hard to just accept that for what it is. But that's where my drive is coming from. I can't just sit back no more. Somebody ruined my life for money and pleasure. Somebody's got to do something. So I'm listening to the Democrats and Republicans. They're not talking about doing anything. Like the black people, especially, they all voted for Obama. But then half of them turn around and vote for Trump because they were so unhappy about what Obama didn't do, because they expected him to come out here and do stuff I'm telling you I'm finna do. They wanted him to come in and really set the record straight and change everything. But Obama, he just came out and said, okay, look, we got to do this and we got to do that, because Obama is limited. Obama is a lawyer. So in his mind, he has to go by the law. He was programmed as a lawyer. He's programmed to work with the law and to abide by the law. That's why he's not a super rich guy. He was broke when he started running for president. Jay-Z and 50 Cent, they extremely rich. They think outside the box. That's how they got where they at, because they was breaking laws. And in fact, because of the system, the way it works, you have to break laws in order to get somewhere. Donald Trump been breaking laws. Everybody breaking laws. That's getting somewhere. But Obama tried to do things right. I'm not mad at him about that. A lot of people mad at him because he didn't go out there and do what he wanted to do. Obama trying to do the right thing. He represented what was right. He represented the family unit. I understood what he was trying to say. It's about the family unit. He had to give up a lot of money to all these rich white supremacists on both sides of the aisle just to get in there and to do what he thought was right. And that's the way this stuff works. I'm the only person in history who done stepped out like this. I'm not going to ride with the Republicans and the Democrats. So when you look at me, you say, okay, he's not going to win. He's not going to win. Nobody's going to go with that. And you're probably right, but it don't matter. This is the way I got to do it, so that if it does happen, then it's done right. I'm not sitting here selling out. I'm not selling you out just to get a few things done, only for what to happen. You know what I'm saying? The next president to come through and clear my Curie and change everything that I did. It's like my whole presidency was a waste. See, we learned that. That's not a real change. You pacifying us. You done pacified us for like 20 years. Now you're going to pacify us for what? Another 100 years? There's no way we're going to sit here and do this for another 100 years or another 50 years. Revolution gonna break out. I'm like Martin Luther King. I'm coming as a nice guy trying to do it the diplomatic way. I'm trying to go into the White House, quickly change everything, but then do it without gunfire. I'm talking about doing it without people dying. I ain't actually gonna go shoot nobody, kill nobody. Just vote for me. Then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna change the situation up. And then everybody just gonna do what I say do, because I am the president. And you invested those powers in me. I'm not doing that Republican Democrat game. There's no way I'm going to do that. I don't want to become the president. I'm doing this because it's my duty to set out to set things right, because I perceive a way to do it and nobody else does. All these little chumped up changes ain't going to change nothing, because the next election, it's all going to get reversed. Okay, you and your kids sitting here left here with nothing, broke again. Your family don't work their whole life to build on this country. Your whole generation, everybody done worked hard. These fools over here, their family ain't worked and did nothing. They done never broke a sweat. How does everything belong to them? And they sitting here taking your votes away. Okay, so we're going to belittle American citizens. It's not even worth being a citizen no more. Now, when people start seeing that, then that's when guns going to start getting drawn. That's when stuff going to start blowing up. And that's what's happening now. People are pulling guns and blowing up whole crowds of people. And it don't take a genius to figure this out. I'm a genius. You know what I'm saying? I'm figuring out what to do about it. Because I figured out what to do about it, I have earned my right to be the ruler of the United States. Because I'm serving you, the people. I figured out a solution for you. So now you pay me. You owe me. You put me in the office and everything. Now I owe you. I set up the Facebook government and all that and give you $1 million. We all owe each other now to do the right thing. And of course, the right thing is just for you to do what's right for you. You got to worry about you and your family. Exactly what Obama was representing. That's why we got so many problems now. Because the family unit in America, the families are being destroyed. That's what happened to the black people. The black people, first they got slaved and all that. Then their families got attacked. They destroyed the black family. And now you got the repercussions of that. You see what I'm saying? Which is me and a bunch of other black people who ain't going to sit here and operate the way you want them to. And you have to deal with that. There's repercussions to it. You know, white people, they be having complaints. You know, why you trying to blame me? Why you trying to blame me? Black people, you know what I'm saying, having complaints. Why you acting like this ain't, you know what I'm saying, it never happened? Why you didn't act like it never happened? Everybody's conversation is important. Everybody's feeling like they feeling for real for a reason because it did happen. Okay, I got the plan. This is how you're going to set it right. We're going to build America 2.0 and then give everybody $1 million that's down for it. Okay, that's an answer. Everybody that's black that had a problem, they ain't got no problems now. People today don't even care about what happened back then, black or white. So here's history. And everything that happened over here is messing us up over here. So now we're finna draw the line in the sand to where all of that is finna be left in the past. We finna settle it. $50 trillion is gonna settle it. That's why I gotta give you $1 million, because we buying our way into a whole new life. I'm saying we can't just say, oh yeah, let's just keep all these people over here still rich and everything, and then all these people still broke, and then we're gonna play the game again. We're gonna play it a different way. No, that's not a different way. That's the same thing. You got a choice. Vote for me or don't. That's your choice. Vote for life or death. That's your choice. I'm telling you right now, the whole situation is finna go down anyway. I'm throwing you a life raft right now. Ain't nobody else talking about nothing. I don't care who you bring up. Facebook government. Yeah, we got to get that Facebook government up and going. Facebook is just a situation where it was a social experiment that showed us what worked. We understand the blueprints. Now we got to get the architects together and create the real system that we're going to run ourselves on. And we're finna get rid of all these social elites and these, you know, all these people that think they everything and all this going to vote for us. No, you're not voting for me, man. You know, I'm not going to let you vote for me. I'm voting for myself now. Come on now.